Bruges is an enchanting and stunningly beautiful city in Belgium and one of our very favorite destinations. It is known for its rich history, medieval architecture, vibrant culture, and picturesque canals. Bruges is a treasure trove of delights waiting to be uncovered. In this video, we will explore Bruges and highlight the don't miss activities and landmarks.
Hi y'all, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Becky.
And together we're cruising a good time. Bruges is one of our favorite cities. It has all these wonderful canals and Gothic buildings, not to mention fantastic chocolate and some great beer and mussels, everything else. It's just a great time to just go walk around, just take in the whole ambience. We really love it.
Yeah, in fact, it's so amazing. It's actually a UNESCO heritage city. And I love Bruges. Just walking around Bruges, it really fills me with inner joy. I can walk down the street and smile, sit at a cafe and smile. It's one of my very favorite places in the world.
So in this video, we'll give you what we consider our top 5 things to do in Bruges, whether you're on a shore excursion from a cruise ship or you're just visiting by land. We'll also let you know at the hotel we stayed at, a great central location, convenient to a lot of stuff. And at the end, we'll talk a little bit about going over to Ghent, a nearby city where they have a fantastic Alterpiece right there in Ghent, to go take that in too if you have some extra time. So number 5 on our list is the Church of the Holy Blood. It's a great cathedral right there in the center part of Bruges. It actually is pretty cool because it's like 2 churches built on top of each other. And the top one is where they have an amulet of Christ's blood, and you can go by and see that. It's open most afternoons. Check the website for visiting hours just because they may change. But it is also just a fantastic church. It's painted up really nicely, has a really nice architecture from kind of medieval to Renaissance time frame. And then below it is another church. That is one that's supposedly where the Crusaders would kick off some of their crusade marches down in the Middle East back in the day. And that has more of a real Gothic medieval feel to me. There's a statue called the Madonna in Blue, which is a wood carving down there in that cathedral as well. I do recommend it. It's real easy to check out, and it's free. There's no charge to go into either one of those cathedrals.
Yeah, it's spectacularly beautiful and really gives you, I don't know, it gave me a sense of inner peace. So the next item on our list is another church. Trust me, this is the last church on the list. And this church is called the Church of Our Lady, ROLV. I'm not going to pronounce the Flemish name. It's really a beautiful church, but it's especially known for has a statue from Michelangelo, Madonna with Child. And this is one of the few statues by Michelangelo which made it outside of Italy during his lifetime. And it's very famous because it was in the movie Monument Men.
Yes.
It's one of the items that was recovered from Germany. It's a gorgeous statue. Unfortunately, you're really far away from it to truly, admire the expressions on the statue, which Michelangelo is so famous for.
It is absolutely gorgeous statue, and you could tell just the quality workmanship on the altar between Michelangelo's right there in the middle and some of the lesser-known artists on either side. Just the workmanship and the craftsmanship that Michelangelo had in there was just simply amazing, I thought. Another cool thing about that church is it's the tallest structure in Bruges, with the bell tower going 115 meters up in the air, which is over 300 feet up in the air. So it's quite tall. You can see it from all over town. You can use it as kind of a compass of get your bearings wherever you're at, because you can see that bell tower from just about anywhere in town.
So it's free to go into the church, but it's extra if you want to go into the part of the church that has the statue.
Number 3 on the list is my favorite, I think, which is just chocolate.
This is so delicious. One of the best things to do in Belgium is drop by and get a few different pieces of chocolate at different shops.
Belgian chocolate's the best in the world, in my opinion. There's no shortage of it in Bruges. What we like to do, and we recommend you do this too, there's a chocolate shop every 10 yards, every 10 meters. So just go in one shop, buy 2 or 3 pieces, try them. By the time you get to the next shop, you're ready for more. You can try some more chocolate there. And you just sample the chocolate around there. And when you find a shop you really like, you want to take some back home, that's the place to go back, get some chocolates, take back home. And it's just a lot of fun. Sit there and just try out the chocolate, take it in. It really gives you that atmosphere of Bruges, to have that wonderful chocolate right there while you're walking around those medieval streets. We just really love that.
Yeah, yeah. Don't make a big thing about the chocolate. Just incorporate it and sprinkle it like magic through your day. So I positively love the architecture in Bruges. So one of my very favorite things is the canal tour. 7 different companies are around. Just pick one with a short line and seats that look comfortable and take your canal tour. I love the architecture. When you go through, you'll see every building is different. It has different architectural elements, all beautiful in their own way. And the overall ambience is just magical. So I really love taking a canal tour and just soaking it all in. And when we were there, the swans were out and it was fun to watch those as well. But really, it's just a very special feeling. And boy, we're just going to show some footage and just let you try to appreciate for yourself. And as you know, cameras can never really completely capture the ambience, the feeling, and the overall beauty of nature.
So here's a hint that there's about 5 or 6 different canal cruise companies right there, and they're easy to find all up and down a canal. They all follow the same path. So you're going to see the same things in all of them. Now, they may have a little bit different seating, so you may want to look at the boat, see which ones have chair backs, which ones don't, stuff like that. They may do the little bit narration differently, but they're all going to see the exact same thing. You're going to go into the same bridges, the route is prescribed by the city, so that you'll see the same thing on any of those canal tours.
Yeah. And later on when you walk, you can actually see some of the locks on the canal, which is kind of cool as well.
That is cool. And in fact, this right here shows you the difference in the locks because the canals are about 1.5 meters below sea level. And you can see on one side where it's lower on the lock compared to the other side right there.
We are down to our number 1 activity, and that is simply to walk around Bruges and really enjoy it and end up over at the historic market square.
There is so much to do in Bruges in terms of walking around, taking in that architecture like we mentioned, but also the food in Bruges is wonderful. And you have to try the Belgian beer, and mussels there are great. They prepare them a variety of different ways. Almost every restaurant has it. Wine is great. We talked about the chocolate already, but that whole food scene is just wonderful in Bruges. We ate at a few different restaurants, just ate al fresco style right outside of the restaurant. Had some wonderful mussels and some great beer. Just a lot of fun. Take that all in. The market square is just fabulous. We were there during the day. Had some fries early in the morning, and then we went back during sunset, had a glass of wine at the market square because we had our fill of beer by that time. And wine just sounded great for the evening time. Took in the sunset right there and then lit it all up with all the lights. It was just a lot of fun to take in.
It's truly wonderful. This is one of the most magical cities to stroll and just enjoy your time in.
And at the market square right there is the Belfry, which is another big landmark. It's real easy to see. It has a very tall tower. It's only 83 meters compared to the 115 meters at the church, but you can climb this one. It's 366 steps to the top. And at the Belfry, they actually have a little museum and the old treasury and some stuff like that to see down at the bottom of that. So there's a lot to do right in that area as well. So quite a bit of historic stuff to do in addition to just taking in the ambiance. One item that didn't make our top 5 list, still an honorable mention, is the St. John's Hospital. That's an old hospital. That's another site to go see right there in Bruges.
So Bruges is very easy to get to. From the cruise port, it's like a 20 to 30 minute bus ride.
We came in from Brussels. It was about a 45-minute to an hour train ride, depending on which tracks you took. Real easy to get to out of Brussels into Bruges.
So one of the things we would like to mention, if you stay in Bruges a few days, it is very worthwhile to go to Ghent to see the Ghent Altarpiece. The Ghent Altarpiece is an absolutely magnificent piece of art. It was also featured in the film Monument Men, but it is spectacular. So you can get there by train from Bruges. So when we went, we left Bruges, we had our bags with us, we checked them at the Ghent train station, then we took a cable car and went over to see the Ghent Altarpiece. Once again, it is absolutely magnificent. Then we came back, picked up our bags, and went on our way.
Yeah, it was really easy to take that in because Ghent is on that line between Bruges and Brussels. So it's easy to stop, rent a locker. It was only about 10 euros to rent a giant one for the day. You could put 2 huge suitcases in it. and real easy to do.
As promised, we're going to tell you details about our hotel. We loved our hotel. We paid a little extra and we had views of the canal. It ends up that outside of our window was a place that was very famous for getting pictures. We saw lots of Instagrammers out there taking photos throughout the day. We hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so very much for watching.
If you liked the video, please give us a like and subscribe and turn on those notifications. It really helps us out.
Until next time, have a cruising good time.